Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. In today's vlog, you will see me cleaning up the weekend dishes. This is when I got back from work on well, no, this is not when came back from work. I came back from work Sunday night. This is Monday morning on the 20th. And I'm just like cleaning up some dishes, getting some breakfast going for my kiddo and I. Today I decided to edit a video which I had forgotten that I had already had a video posted for Monday's vlog, and I was rushing to get that done. So I thought, like, we can take a morning break from school and just do school in the evening. And we both agreed to just watch like a history video for school and then just call it that. I did have my kiddo help me out, since some of her chores does pertain helping family members out within the house. So she was putting dishes away. She fed all the girls, the dogs for me, and then she went and took care of the boys and made sure our bunny was okay, and then she went and fed her cat. Today for breakfast we are having rice with sausage and eggs, and I made cold coffee for us. So I have the pumpkin spice, she gets the caramel macchiato. So I just want to know, how was your guys' weekends? Did you guys have a great weekend, a bad weekend, and a middle weekend? My weekend was pretty busy considering I was at work the entire time. So starting at Friday night, if you watched yesterday's vlog, you would see that I left work at 8 p.m. and discovered that I found little kittens in my garage. No, we did not keep them. However, we did decide together as a group that if they came back, that we would definitely deflea them and get a dewormer from the local stores here, just so that way we can keep them and then isolate them for a little bit, so that way we can make sure that they aren't sick or anything like that. My mom did send me pictures throughout the week, or throughout the weekend, that they were there on certain times of the day. However, I had not seen them at all this day, so I'm assuming that they went back to where they should have been, which is their home. And then on Saturday, I was a transporter for my job, so I took my clients to and from their activities all day long. And then when I went to the house that I was working at, I spent time with them. I took the clients to Culver's and they had their custard for their snack, and then we went for a walk and all those things. And then Sunday I was a transporter again, and then we just hung around the house while I cleaned up their home, so that way they had a nice clean home to live in. And that was pretty much my weekend. And then I came home and played with the dogs and played with the cats and Oreo, our bunny, huddled with my daughter. There was a behavior that happened with my daughter over the weekend, so I had to talk to her about that and explain to her some things. Since my mom is getting older, and she doesn't like to admit it, but my mom's getting older and her hips are getting weaker. She has to walk around with a walker now, and I'm realizing now how much she's going through, and feeling bad for her and everything. And so I had to remind my daughter, like, yes, I'm well aware all you want to do is just sleep and play video games, but Mimi cannot handle all 4 dogs by herself. She needs help, and it's just the weekends. And so my daughter had to come up with an apology for how she treated my mom, because we don't treat people the way that she had treated them. And she had offered to help out more without arguing with her and screaming at her. But it's so strange to me because she doesn't even do this to me during the week. But my mom and my sister, they are always going back and forth. And I think it's because she just wants me home. Anyways, this is our breakfast for the day. My daughter's was on the left and mine was on the right. And here we are watching, well, a few ads, but we are watching 10 Korean foods that are popular in South Korea. And then we talked about it for a little bit and discussed what foods were our favorite and what foods were her favorite, and all those things. And my daughter has been, I've mentioned this in a previous homeschool video, but my daughter has been extremely interested in K-pop culture and Korean culture in general. So a big part of her history is literally learning about Korea, both the North and South, and all that stuff, and just learning different things from each of them. And she loves it. She enjoys them. But this was pretty much her educational video for today. And then I edited Monday's video, and then I posted it, and then I read a book for a little bit. And this is the book that I was reading. I needed to finish reading it today since it was due back to the library. This book is so amazing and so beautiful. I loved reading it. It was also pretty much sad because 5,000 miles to freedom is about two slaves who took trains and ships to get to the part of land where they can be free, and then they worked and expanded on that for their children. I did not know that about this group of people. Alan and William, I think that was her name. But yeah, they are so beautiful. Their whole family is beautiful. There was a bunch of quotes in there that I loved and adored. So yeah, and their great-grandchildren are so beautiful as well. Like, there was just tons of pictures of them. But I just thought that that I was reading it and everything like that I can quickly throw that into my kids' history of African American and their slaveries and all that stuff, or Black American slavery for those who prefer Black American terms. But yeah, so after I read this book, I did talk to my kid about their adventures and how they got free and all that stuff. Oh, yep, I was correct, Alan William. And that was about it. And this is some of the book passage or excerpts that I got from the book and all that stuff. To end off this video, I just took my kid to her dance today, and then I'm just gonna sit in the car for 2 hours until her dance is done over with. I usually, because she's homeschooled, take her to her sports events an hour early because some of her friends are here before her class starts. So she's just spending time with them and socializing, and then she'll do her dance and still be able to socialize with them as well. So she'll be doing that for 2 hours, and then we're gonna go home. She's gonna eat because I'm already eating leftover taco pizza that my sister got for her for dinner over the weekend. And I'm gonna sit and edit this video and then possibly watch some YouTube afterwards. So yeah, see you guys in the next video, and I hope you guys have a nice, wonderful day. And don't forget to like this video, and please subscribe to me. I really love to have more. All right, bye now. Oh, and share the videos. Share all my videos. Make it known. Bye now.